Welcome to our first episode of Nothing Rewind. My name is Cody Christian, and I'm going to be joined by my best friend and co-host, who's about to tell you his collection of weird stories and anecdotes. Be nice to him or else, Chris Becker. This is a new show that we're launching for our paid members over on NintendoRewind.com. Anyone at the $5 tier and up gets this. And honestly, like, the only plan for this is that it's going to be basically like an extended version of our intros. And we just kind of talk about, you know, whatever, whenever. But Chris, how's your week going so far, my dude?
It's going, it's going. It's better than last week, I suppose.
What happened last week? Are you still on about the buttered hot dogs? Is that what you're still upset about, or was last week worse?
No, I had surgery last week.
Oh yeah. Look, I didn't forget, but
listen, you forgot. Clearly, you forgot. You were more worried about the buttered chicken.
When you lead with the worst thing in your week is the buttered chicken, I forget about the other stuff. That's more important. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was terrible. It was dreadful. Anyway, yeah, so here's the thing. I was trying to think of what we could talk about on this show, and then I thought, you know what? I'm not going to think about it. We'll just give it a gander. We'll give it a go. We'll talk about it. Why are they doing raised webs on the spider suit?
Are you against the raised webs on the spider suit?
I wasn't until I just said it.
Let me see if I can find the raised webs on the spider suit teaser that they just posted. Raised spider suit webbing. Did anyone official
Spider-Man Spider-Man movie tweeted it out on Twitter.
I gotta go to Twitter. I hate this.
Listen.
Spider-Man movie. How do I even find it here?
I posted it on there. I sent it. I just sent it to you.
Yeah, that'll be a lot easier. I'll click that. It's like sitting here trying to Google. Hang on a second. Here it is. Yeah, this is the teaser. I don't know if everybody's getting audio from this. I probably shouldn't have the audio. Let's just turn that audio off real fast. But this is the teaser, and it's a whole lot of dark imagery going on here. And man, that suit looks like felting. Why is the quality of this image so bad? Video quality. It says 1080p. Good night. Can you get any higher resolution?
It does look like fabric. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Okay.
It looks like he was inspired by Toby.
Well, that's what I think a lot of it is like Tobey Maguire and even Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man both had the raised webbing, and it's kind of like post their arrival in the MCU with No Way Home. I think he's definitely inspired by that. I like the raised webbing look, but I can definitely see where a lot of fans probably won't be super stoked about the webbing.
Yeah. Also, I don't care. You know what about the webbing? Either way.
No. Some of the replies here. Hang on a second. I just scrolled down to see the surprise. Someone literally said raised webbing. Boo.
Raised webbing. Boo is what they said.
Yeah. It's like I'll turn my camera on for you so you can see it. Raised webbing. Boo. I don't know. Like, I'm totally okay with the raised webbing, I think. Are you against it?
No, I don't care either way. I mean, they can just show it either way, whether it's raised or not. I just want to see who he's fighting, what it's going to look like. I mean, Superman. I like Superman movie, and that suit isn't that great.
Yeah, I mean, they brought the well, hold on now. Did you just say that suit isn't that great? You don't like the David Corn sweatsuit?
It looks like something out of I like the trunks. Wait, you do?
I do like the David Corn sweatsuit. I think it's like I fail to see an issue with it.
I like the color blue. It just looks like something. Do me a favor. Pull up an image of the Spider-Man or the Superman suit, and then pull up an image of our boy Meteor Man.
All right. Let me open this image in a new tab. There we go.
I see no difference between the two.
Apparently I can't open this image in a new tab. It wants to open Imager, but anyway, yeah, I'll just show this image. Like this image right over here, this one. How can I make that any bigger? I don't want to visit the site. What is the site? Okay. So this is the actual suit. And then what was the other suit you wanted me to pull up?
Meteor Man. Right there.
This is not,
fourth
this
image.
Not the same. What are you talking about? Fourth image.
Your fifth image. Go to the fifth image.
Fifth image. This is not. Man, this is the same. Also, what is Meteor Man? I don't know what Meteor Man is.
It's just a man living in the Bronx, and then he got hit by a meteor and became Meteor Man. It's the same suit. Look at that.
Nowhere near the
Tell
same
me that's
suit.
not the same. See, look,
It's so different.
You see how similar it is?
They used so much padding on this suit. Look at how scrawny this dude is in this suit compared to good old Dave.
Don't disrespect Meteor Man.
I will disrespect Meteor Man. He could have put on.
Look at you don't see any resemblance between the two suits?
No.
Look, go back and forth. It's the same suit. You can't tell me that's not the same suit. All the different. Yeah, look, I can't even tell. I'm looking at one image. That is one image right there.
I need to know what is Meteor Man. All right, let's Google what is Meteor Man. I need to know more about it. Meteor Man.
Probably came out before you were born.
I accidentally typed Metro Man. Meteor
No,
Man.
not Metro Man.
It's from Megamind. What is Meteor Man? Meteor Man is a 1993 American superhero comedy film. Written, directed, co-produced, starring Robert Townsend. With supporting roles by Marley Gibbs, Eddie Griffin, Robert Gilam, James Earl Jones, okay, Bill Cosby, okay, and Another Bad Creation. Who's Another Bad Creation? Now I'm going down another rabbit hole. We'll come back to that. The film also features special appearances by Luther Vandross, Sinbad, Naughty by Nature, Cypress Hill, and Big Daddy Kane. Townsend stars as a mild-mannered school teacher who becomes a superhero after his neighborhood in Washington, D.C., not the Bronx, is terrorized by street gangs. It is one of the earliest superhero films to feature an African-American in a starring role. What?
It was kind of like, spoiler warning, it was kind of like the end of Rookie of the Year. Did you ever see the movie Rookie of the Year?
I'm pulling up the trailer for... I did see Rookie of the Year, but I don't think this has anything to do with Rookie of the Year. Can we show the trailer on here? I mean, it's a private video, whatever. We're going to show the trailer. Let me put audio on this real quick, and then I'm gonna play. I'm gonna hit play.
I don't hear the audio, but
well, I'm sorry.
Meteor Man's in town.
That's fine. I get the gist.
You've seen it.
Yeah. Look at him. You tell me you don't want to watch this is the same as Superman.
He's come to save the world, one neighborhood at a
Isn't
time.
it pretty good?
Meteor Man.
I do kind of want to see this.
Sorry, Mike.
This is giving me like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles vibes for some reason.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
Townsend,
Watching
Marla
this
Gibbs,
trailer, I
Eddie
forgot
Griffin,
most of it.
Robert Guillaume,
But-
James Earl Jones, Bill Cosby,
Look at James Earl
and
Jones.
Another Bad Creation.
Oh, God.
Special appearances by Luther Vandross, Sinbad, Naughty by Nature, Cypress Hill,
Yeah,
and Big
this
Daddy
so
Kane.
basically
Stay chilly. Peace him out. Chilly.
Robert Townsend is
Have a good night, folks.
it's the
Meteor
reason
Man,
spoiler warning.
directed by
It's
Robert
like
Townsend.
just if you know, you know. It's the ending is like that was definitely out before your sister was born.
What year did that say it came out? Let me go back to that.
1993.
Oh, I was just barely out before the year she was born, you know. So
Yeah, she'll let us know though.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so if you know the ending of Rookie of the Year, you know the ending of Meteor Man.
What is the ending of Rookie of the Year?
He like loses his ability to throw, and he has to do it on his own for the last strike.
Wait, I was thinking of Angels in the Outfield when you were talking about Rookie of the Year. Oh man.
Rookie of the Year, he like slips and falls, and then his hand, he can like throw the ball really fast. I missed a lot of these movies. You are clearly defining the divide between our age group in a way that I couldn't. How old are you? How old? I'm 30. I'm almost 37. How old are you? 44? No. 42.
I was giving you a couple of years.
Yeah, you're trying to murder me.
What? Are you gonna die by 44? Is that your goal? Stop.
I got 2 years to get there.
Stop it. Last night we were playing Fortnite. Speaking of dying, last night we were playing Fortnite, and you literally tried to send me into existential crisis because you said. You said when the next Zelda game comes out, I know that I'm not going to have many Zelda games left in my lifetime. And I was like, what?
Well, yeah, I like to see, I like when the new Final Fantasy numbered game is revealed for the first time. You see the setting, the characters, and then the same thing with the new Legend of Zelda game. You see it. It's like, Tears of the Kingdom doesn't really count because it's basically the Majora's Mask of Breath of the Wild, but just when they have like a new setting, new way of thinking about the game, and it takes like 8 years between games, right?
Mm-hmm. It does take 8 years between games, typically. It's been near a decade now, it feels like. 2017, not quite a decade. It's been almost a decade since the last Mario 3D romp.
Yeah, so there's not going to be that many more.
But we've gotten like 2D stuff in between, but also like that morbidity just like sent my existential crisis into overdrive. You're like, well, there's not many more left. We're gonna die before any more come out. I'm like, I am almost your age. Don't do that. Stop it.
I'm not gonna die before we're not gonna see that many more. Yeah, but I'm very
now everyone out in chat. Well, chat. We're doing this pre-recorded. There's no chat, but everyone out in the comments are gonna be like, I can't right now. I don't. Oh my gosh!
Not that many more,
Stop! Not many. Why are you doing this to everybody?
Not many more phases of Marvel.
Yeah, that's probably more true than you would believe. I don't know. Like I think Marvel is
probably only going to see 4 more Supermans recast in your lifetime.
I just had this screenshot of these
Meteor Man
children around Meteor Man. Careful. All in their under. Why is that? Why is that in the movie?
I'll be honest, I don't remember much at all about the movie. I just remember he got hit in the chest on a meteor. It went in his chest. I remember dragging my parents to go see it. I was like, we should go see that. That's going to be great. And they're like, our 10-year-old son wants to go see this movie.
How did your dad feel about that? How did old David feel? Was he like, I'm going to take my son right over here. We're going to watch this movie. That's what he sounds like.
That's what my father sounds like?
He's got such a deep voice, dude. And I know I gave him a little southern drawl, but that's about the only way I can get my voice that deep.
Hey.
Yeah, no, it's even deeper than that.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty deep.
How did you come out with the voice you have? Like, did your mom sound like you? Do you sound like your mother?
Well, here's some more existential. I don't remember what my mom sounds like. Um,
I'm sorry.
I have like a couple of videos that I go back to and listen to because I don't remember what she sounds like. But yeah, other than that, what was your question?
I don't even want to ask it anymore. But anyway, let's go back to the first one, which was how did your father feel about this movie when he was like, I'm going to take him to this Meteor Man movie?
He probably felt that way about most. I mean, we went to Meteor Man, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He took me to all the Turtles movies. I've always had great taste.
All three of those franchises, the Turtles movies hold up, except for the third one. But the first two, really good movies. Yeah,
I still think, even though there's the first one, I remember being bored when they went to the barn, like, or not the barn.
There was no like action, and you were what, old, 5 when that happened?
Yeah,
I think that was 1990, right? That's when that one came out.
The old like cornfield house or whatever.
Yeah.
89, I think. Didn't it come out like around the same time as Batman, the first Batman?
Let me look. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, 1990. It was in 1990. The first movie was. So yeah, you were like 5 when that came out. I don't blame you for being bored. There was nothing happening except Casey Jones kissing April O'Neil and a giant turtle sitting in a bathtub for 30 minutes.
That's true. But when I was a kid, I used to think that's so unfair. I think one of the turtles should be with. I was like, they can't be with somebody, I kept waiting for them to make, I kept waiting for them to make like 4 new turtles that were just female turtles, just so that they could have
we got Venus
companions.
We got Venus de Milo. And who is the other one that let me Google this. All female mutant Ninja Turtles. I need a list because there were a couple of them. Venus de Milo from the Next Mutation live action series, and Jenica was from the comic book. April O'Neil has been depicted as a mutant Ninja Turtle in some storylines. What? April O'Neil.
Fan fiction.
In a 1994 Archie Comics issue, April O'Neil briefly transformed into a turtle after exposure to mutagen. Briefly joining the team, she receives a white bandana and fights alongside the white one. Why didn't they just give her the yellow? That definitely happened before the Next Mutation. That Next Mutation came out in 97. They should have just given her a yellow one because she was...
because she does wear yellow a lot.
Yeah, that's all she wears. That's her, that's her go-to... that's her go-to outfit is yellow.
Yellow and a microphone. Yeah. She probably killed it at karaoke, you think?
April?
Sure.
I would say probably. Venus de Milo. Jenica. And that's it as far as official female Ninja Turtles. Let me ask you, which April O'Neil is your favorite? The one from the first movie or the one from the second movie?
First movie.
Yeah, I would absolutely 100% agree. I had posted one time, I think it was on Instagram or something like that, and I had said, I think the first April O'Neil, Judith Hoag was a way better April O'Neil. And honestly, in my opinion, and this mind you, this was years ago, I think she was a more beautiful April O'Neil. And everybody was like, "What? Are you on drugs?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? Who was the second April O'Neil? What was her name? It wasn't Judith Hoag. Who was the next one?"
I have no idea.
See,
I have the only information I can keep in my head is
Paige
Superman
Tarico.
looks like Meteor Man. You think I can keep
God
the actress's name?
Paige Tarico played her also. Paige Tarico, and then Megan Fox. Okay, so top three April live action April O'Neils. There they are, because they're the only three.
Yeah. April. What is it? April O'Neil from TMNT2.
Yeah, from TMNT2. The Secret of the Ooze.
Oh yeah.
Paige Turco, not Tarico. I was mispronouncing her name. She's 60 years old now.
Well, okay.
Let's go Google Paige Turco today. Oh my gosh, Judith Hogue still looks just like Judith Hogue. This is Paige Turco now. She's still pretty. Not that you need to, maintain your beauty standards over the years, age gracefully and all that jazz. That's what I'm doing. So, not that I have the money to not age gracefully.
She was also in The 100. Have you ever seen that show?
Paige Turco was in The 100? Or
Yeah.
Judith Hogue?
No.
Paige Turco, Dr. Abigail Griffin, Simone Lightbourne the Seventh, and The Judge. What is The
Have you ever
100?
seen The 100?
No.
I have no. It was a show on the CW, and something about
The
100.
CW?
100 people. I don't know
You're
what
gonna have to
happened.
count me up. You're gonna have to count me up. It's a CW show. It's gonna be bad. The
What's
100.
gonna be bad?
If it's a CW show, it's bad. Like it is poorly produced and poorly written. It is teenage shows. It's shows for teenagers to not ask too many questions, but also see sexy grown-ups kissing on set.
Well,
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Well, what about the OC was on CW, wasn't it?
Case in point, the OC absolutely is all about kissing on stage. That's all it is. The
And
100.
Dawson's Creek. Yeah.
The 100. It wasn't the 100. It's the 100.
Yeah, the 100. There's
no,
100.
The 100. No one.
The 100.
Not the word
There's
one.
a 1 in there.
They said
100.
on the official Wikipedia, it's the 100.
That's not the official Wikipedia.
If it's on Wikipedia, it's as official as it could get.
It's right there, 100. So however you say 100 is up to you.
The 100, pronounced the 100.
The 100. Yeah, what about them?
Is an American post-apocalyptic science fiction drama television series.
We got to get Ruby on the phone.
We can't call Ruby. She's busy right now. The first people... Okay. The 100 follows descendants of a post-apocalyptic survivor from space habitat, the Ark, who returned to Earth nearly a century after a devastating nuclear apocalypse. The first people sent to Earth is a group of juvenile delinquents who encounter another group of survivors on the ground. I mean, that's a cool, setup, but...
And then they even have one of the guys from Lost. Have you ever seen that show?
I love Lost. Also, CW show. I'm kidding. You know they're doing a sequel series to Lost.
What do you mean?
They're doing a sequel series starring the actor for Sawyer in Lost. He's going back to the island.
No.
You didn't know that was happening?
No. When is it coming?
So there's a lot of rumors about it.
Google says no.
You can't. Why does everybody I know read the AI overview and go, yeah, this is correct?
Sure. So tell me where it's officially announced.
I don't have to answer to you.
Well, you're the one who brought it up. I didn't even bring it up.
I don't have to answer to you. God, I think it's happening.
Anything about Sawyer.
Courtney sent this to me. She wouldn't lie to me. We can tag her. I'll tag her in the Discord at Mrs. Nerdwire. Join this call for a second. Let's wait for her to join. Let's wait. Well, we don't have to wait. We can just keep talking about the fact that.
Now hold on.
Hold on for what? Lost reboot.
There was a rumor that he was coming back.
Lost co-executive producer Drew Goddard gives a positive update on potential reboot for divisive sci-fi series from Collider. I don't know if we can trust Collider. Can we trust Collider?
Yeah, Collider's all right.
This question comes up on various shows that I've done, and I've always felt strongly that I don't want to just do a karaoke of the show I used to do. While there's nothing in the works right now, okay, the producer did not refrain from the possibility of explaining. I'd only be interested if we felt like we could do something special and new within the construct of the show. Then some of it just comes down to time and appetite, so there's no plan for it today, but never say never. I'm going to flip a table. Holy crap.
It's quite all right. You know what? You don't have to say a thing.
We need to go back.
Apology accepted. It's fine.
Listen, he should apologize to me for getting my hopes up. And then I'll forward that apology to you too.
Did you play with action figures when you were a kid?
I liked action figures, but I liked them in the sense that I could pose them however I wanted and then sit them on the shelf and look at them. I wasn't much of a player of action figures. I liked to collect them and look at them after I've posed them exactly how I wanted them on the shelf.
Yeah. I would sometimes get like the same I would like okay, here we go. Courtney, hello.
Oh, hang on. I can't hear her. And I've got her volume turned down, and also I need to bring her back. All right, Courtney. The reason I asked you to join this call is because we were talking about the Lost series reboot. Do you believe a Lost series reboot is happening? Or like sequel series?
Yeah, I thought it was like not really a reboot, but it's like just something else with the main character of Lost or something.
Well, it's not. It's not happening, and I am disappointed. The producer for the show said never say never on Collider, but as of January, nothing is in the works, he said. I know. I said the same thing. I was here telling Chris all about it happening. We got to rewatch Lost, and next thing I know, he's like, "That's not happening." And then I Google it, and it's like, "Yeah, no, that's not happening." It was just TikTok slander. And the reason I wanted you
multiple things about it.
The only reason I messaged you to jump onto this call is because I thought you would be able to explain to Chris where you saw where it was happening, but then I actually officially saw it wasn't, and I was like, "Oh, well, too late."
Well, that's lame.
Yep. All right, you can go do whatever you want to do.
I wondered, I was like, what the heck else would they do?
They would continue with Sawyer going back to the island.
Oh, they did so much that, they ran out of ideas.
Yeah.
And I just don't even know what else they could possibly do. But
maybe
anyway.
fix the ending. Just go back and do a new ending, an all new ending.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yep. All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Chris, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chris.
I muted my mic because last time you had Discord audio.
Oh, I flipped it.
And the video. Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I flipped it real quick.
I muted my mic. It wasn't saying a thing. Just so that just in case anyone's like, wow, Chris just stopped talking as soon as Courtney got there. Because last time it was the double audio.
So I typed out an idea for Nothing Rewind. You want to see
an idea?
Yeah, I typed out the ideas that I had this week, and I only had one idea.
Last time you shit your pants.
The one idea was hot dogs. that was all I had written down. Let me ask, okay? And I need to know your justification because I know it's too early for you to be starting on this again, but I need to know why. Okay, so as many of our viewers know, the people who watch this show definitely know, you're in a hot dog eating competition with my sister.
I wouldn't call it a competition.
You're in a glizzy guzzling competition with my sister.
Yeah, we're guzzling down dogs. She's not as good at guzzling down dogs as I am, apparently.
Yep. Man, you could put away some Oscar Mayer wieners.
Yeah.
But you're like at like 86, 87 hot dogs, and she's at like 42 or whatever.
I think it's 48 to 80. I think something like that.
I was close. I'm not keeping. I'm not keeping the score, so I'm not that aware.
One of us has to, and it's me.
But the other day, I went to Sonic, not the Hedgehog, but the restaurant, and I had a foot-long quarter-pound coney with chili and cheese. And every now and again, like, I'm not in this competition, but every now and again, I want to know where a specific hot dog item would land on the official ruling of whether or not it belongs as something that can be counted. And we've talked about it on the show prior about corn dogs counting or not. And both of you guys said corn dogs do not count, which blows my mind because I don't understand why. Because it's still a hot dog. It's just instead of bread, it's cornbread wrapped around it, which is still a bread. But I had this foot-long glizzy, and I called you up on my way home, and I asked you if it counts. You said no.
Yeah, no.
I wanted it. Well, it counts.
Still counts. It counts as one.
But as one dog, even though it's twice the amount of dog. So I need you to explain to me, because I still don't fully understand it, because Sierra's also in the same boat. My sister's name is Sierra. Sierra is still in the same boat that it should count as two dogs because it's twice the amount of dogs, but you're very, very obstinately against it.
Irrationally upset about it. Yes,
you are irrationally upset about it. Why?
I was so annoyed for multiple reasons, and I'll get into it. But here's the thing. So when you go and get a hot dog, right? They got mini hot dogs, they got hot dogs, they got bun length hot dogs, which are just longer hot dogs, right? Which are longer than 6 inches, right? And so those all still count, just the hot dog or the bun length hot dogs they only count as one hot dog. It's not like I'm doing like 1.1 every time I have a bun length hot dog because it's a slightly longer. No, it's one hot dog. And that's what we've been going by.
It's not even slightly longer. It's fully 100% longer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's longer. It's still one hot dog.
I went to ChatGPT and I typed in how much more dog is in a foot-long hot dog compared to a regular hot dog, and it said the amount of dog, aka meat, in a foot-long hot dog compared to a regular hot dog mainly comes from weight and length. Regular dog, 6 inches long, typically weighs 45 grams. Foot-long hot dog, 12 inches long, typically weighs 90 grams. Double the length, double the meat. So, a foot-long hot dog has 100% more dog, is what it said.
Yeah.
Also, I regret asking how much more dog is in a foot-long hot dog.
Yeah.
It's twice the dog, so it should count as twice the dogs.
No, just one.
Okay, but where do you stand on corn dogs?
Yeah.
You personally.
They don't count.
You personally. We know they don't count by the defined rulings of your all's competition, but you personally, where do you stand on corn dogs?
I don't mess with corn dogs. Mainly because I just don't. But if you ate one, if I ate
would you want it to count?
Oh, no.
Why?
No. I'm not going to count a slice of pizza.
That doesn't have any hot dog on it.
Well, or does it? Well, I'm not counting buttered hot dogs.
Okay, on that topic, if you did count buttered hot dogs, because you would have counted buttered hot dogs if she told you about how many dogs were in that, you're getting one bowl of buttered hot dog, not multiple bowls of buttered hot dogs. So by that same logic, that should count as just one dog, regardless of how many dogs you've eaten.
Well, the buttered, you would have to do the math of it, because she It wasn't.
Well, I'm doing the math of a foot-long coney. Why isn't that counting as 2?
Well, no, because
Your logic makes 0 sense.
No, because the hot dog. First of all, the buttered hot dog didn't count
Because it wasn't real.
Well, it wouldn't have counted because that's
She would have asked
something
to
else.
count it. If she had actually eaten it, she would have asked to count it.
It would have been like counting, whatever. What
Corn
are those
dogs.
other? No, the things that you like, you chop up a hot dog and like put it in with like beans or something.
Beanie weenies.
You know how some savages do that.
Yeah, beans and franks.
No, that would be definitely not. Absolutely. Those wouldn't count either. But because you're going to the thing to order a hot dog, you're getting one dog. You're ordering one foot-long hot dog. Right?
You do order 1 foot-long hot dog with twice the amount of dog in it.
That doesn't matter. That's like so what if we were doing like a pizza eating contest and you ordered like an extra large, should that count as like 1.5?
It should count as more pizza for sure. If we were doing a pizza eating contest, it should absolutely count as more pizza because I'm eating more pizza.
Well, that's on you. I didn't tell you to order a foot long.
No, but it's a lot cheaper to buy larges than it is to buy mediums or whatever your standard size pizza is.
You should have got 2 regular hot dogs.
I don't need to be counted. I just need justice for the foot-long hot dog.
Absolutely not. Here's the thing. The hot dog, we're going by the number of hot dogs that you're eating. And that was 1 hot dog that you ordered. And that was 1 hot dog that you ate. And so it counts as 1 hot dog.
And yet 1 corn dog doesn't count because it has a hot dog in it, but it's wrapped in cornbread.
Well, yeah, that's a corn dog.
Your
That's
logic makes 0 sense, sir.
That's not 0 cents. That is a different object. That's not what we were counting. We weren't seeing who could eat the most corn dogs or seeing who can eat the most hot dogs.
All right, ChatGPT, back to this. Let's go back over to ChatGPT. I'm going to ask it what
I
it
like
thinks.
how you're like, you mock people that go after what Google AI says, but you're constantly going to ChatGPT.
Yes. It'd
be good if you could just think
I
on
need
your own.
context with sources. I do think on my own, and I think that it deserves
You
to
don't
be counted,
think
but you're
on
not
your own 'cause
allowing me
you're going
to.
to ChatGPT,
You're
has no saying.
You're not going to ChatGPT.
No, we
because
go to
you're making
Ruby.
your own crazy rule. Wait, Ruby?
Yeah,
Did Ruby
was the
decide a corn
deciding
dog
vote.
doesn't count? My own grandmother decided a corn dog doesn't count.
She didn't. Your grandmother did not have anything. She doesn't know anything about corn dogs.
Or
in
foot-long
this capacity.
conies?
Well, she knows about that, but that's because, listen, the witness was led. Okay, let me
Who?
ask you a question.
Who's the
Ruby,
witness?
poor Ruby. Yeah,
I don't understand.
I got a voice message of Sierra talking to Ruby, and she asked Ruby the question about if a foot-long hot dog counted as 2 hot dogs, but her wording of it was, she didn't say, "Hey, should a foot-long hot dog should it count as 2 hot dogs?" Instead, she said, "A regular hot dog." This is how she opened up her questioning. "A regular hot dog is 6 inches. A foot long is 12. Should a foot long count as 2?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, of course. Yeah. When you ask it as a math problem, then of course people are going to say yes. But so she tampered with the witness, but
so really
we
what I'm
decided to go
hearing
on.
is that a standard 6-inch hot dog, bunless or with bun, is the only thing that should count.
That's what we have. Yes.
So we shouldn't count any other items.
Right. Yeah. Like if you chop up a hot dog and put, like, let's say you chop up 4 hot dogs and eat 3/4 of it, we're not going to count that as 3 hot dogs.
No, you count it as 3/4 of a hot dog.
No. What?
You eat 3/4 of it, you should count it as 3/4 of a hot dog.
Not if you chop up 4 hot dogs and eat 3/4 of it, it counts as
Oh wait, yeah, you
3/4
should
of a hot
count.
dog.
Sorry, I heard 1 hot dog and chop it up, and then you eat 3/4 of it. Yeah, you count it as three hot dogs. Why wouldn't you? You chop it up with your teeth when you're biting into it.
Because it would only be allowed if you
So
knew
no utensils either. You have to raw dog that hot dog.
You don't have to raw dog it. You can cook it. You just have to
Uncooked
eat
and cooked counts.
and cooked and cooked hot dogs counts. Bun or no bun count the same. So why should a footlong count as 2?
Because you're eating twice the amount of dog with twice the amount of bun. You're
So then if
technically
you're
having more
eating-
food.
So then hot
You're at
dogs
a
without a bun.
disadvantage.
So hot dogs without a bun should count as less than a hot
I think
dog
hot
with
dogs
a bun.
without a bun shouldn't count. You should have to prepare the full dog.
Well, then Sierra is down to about 20 hot dogs.
See, I
She'll
stand
just
by
sit
it.
there and guzzle down a couple like a Komodo dragon in the kitchen just to get her count up. Yeah, just Sierra's listening to this right now. Now wait a minute.
Mhm.
Well, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Golly.
She was on my side until I said bunless dogs, uncooked bunless dogs should not count. She was on my
your
side up
and then
until
she's
that
like,
moment.
"Well, hold on." She's over there like, yep. Look at this go. Chris is just a sore loser.
Mhm.
And then turns out she's the sore loser because she's losing miserably.
And there's
She doesn't know how to eat a hot dog. And so anything she can do to try and get her count up, even though she hasn't eaten a footlong hot dog in her life, anything she can do to get her count up, she'll do it, even if it's to guzzle down a couple of cold dogs out of the fridge while she waits for her dinner to cook.
well, she waits for her regular dogs to cook.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. She doesn't mind a cold dog because she likes her food cold. I
Yeah,
mean, this
that's true.
isn't the Get to Know Sierra podcast.
That
But
suddenly has turned into that. This is Nothing Rewind, aka Get to Know Sierra. No, I still stand by the fact that like it should. The only thing by those standards, the only things that should count are fully prepared bunned hot dogs. That doesn't mean you have to have ketchup, but you should have a bun with it. If you're gonna go by that logic that corn dogs don't count and that footlong conies only count as 1, it needs to be a standardized 6-inch hot dog on a bun cooked. That should be the only ones that should count. Otherwise,
Well-
corn dogs should count. Raw dogs
Well,
should
then-
count. Footlong conies should count as 2, and 15 beanie weenies should count as 15 different dogs.
well, here's the thing. I'm sure she'll want to revise it now to count corn dogs just so that her bunless hot dogs count.
Here's my other
I'll
question,
still
man.
allow the bunless
So
hot dog.
if 1 foot long hot dog counts as 1 regular dog, right?
Well, it counts as 2 now because
Does it? Did we justify it?
Ruby, we gave Ruby the last say, and that's why I wanted to get on the phone.
Is that
so I
why
could
you were
talk to
mad?
That's
Because
why I was so
Ruby
mad.
decided?
Ruby decided it, but it was because she decided it because Sierra worded it like a math problem and didn't ask her the question.
But if it had only
But you
counted
can't
as
go
1
back
dog,
and yeah.
should a standard 3-inch dog count
A
as
standard?
a singular hot dog then too? Because it has to go both ways. If it's one thing and you're getting a mini hot dog,
But that's a mini hot dog.
it's a footlong hot dog. Footlong hot dog counts as 1 hot dog. Mini hot dog counts as 1 hot dog. 1 hot dog counts as 1 hot dog.
No, the cutoff is a hot dog. You got to get the Franks.
So now we're
The
at it. It
regular
has
hot
to be
dog.
a 6-inch dog or greater.
Yeah, and then it's 1 hot dog.
No.
Well, now the footlong is 2, thanks to Ruby and Sierra getting her way by
No.
telling her
No.
a math problem.
I don't accept this.
This is how it is.
This is ridiculous.
Listen, maybe the rules will change in the 2026 hot dog competition. We haven't decided yet. We haven't gotten there.
I think we're defining the rules right now, and yeah, you should change it for the 2026 competition. We've got like 4 months left of it, so.
Well, we haven't even finished this competition, so
that's what I'm
we're
saying,
not
of the
sure
2025
if we're going to. Yeah.
So you revise. It must be a fully prepared. That means heated up, placed on a bun hot dog. Otherwise, it doesn't count.
For next year, you're saying?
Yeah. Standard 6 inches. That's it. No corn dogs, no footlongs, no beanie weenies, no buttered hot dogs, no bending the rules.
Well, there's no buttered hot dogs at all. We definitely need to get into it. Footlong, you know what? Just make the thumbnail.
What's Nathan's hot dog? Nathan's hot dog eating competition standards. What do they count as a dog? Okay, so you eat as many hot dogs and buns as possible within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So standard hot dog and a bun is all they count.
Here's the thing. Sierra and I did this, right? And I didn't realize it would get so much fervor, that there is so much contention for what counts and what doesn't count as a hot dog. We just let's do this thing with the hot dog. We didn't realize there was going to be so much competition, and that
See, I'm not even participating. I'm just arguing for different hot dog rights at this point.
Yeah, you're arguing for the hot dog's rights, and Sierra told me, well, you'll be dead before the end of the year so she can catch up.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Oh, my God. Anyway.
So
I'm gonna have to have a talk with my sister,
has time
clearly.
to catch up. Listen, I can't remember the exact wording of how it came about. It could have been... she's probably listening to this right now.
Yep.
I can tell when she gets to this part because she'll send me a message. She'll either send me a message or block my number. But
oh no.
Yeah. Is a hot dog a hot dog? Is
Were you about to ask if it was a sandwich?
No.
Oh, okay.
Cereal soup?
By the standard that hot dogs are sandwiches, yes. Is a Subway sandwich a taco?
Is a what?
Is a Subway sandwich a taco?
Is a Subway sandwich a taco? Is a taco a Subway sandwich?
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to look at it. Well, no, it's not.
I like how you're like, yeah, your opinion's fine. Wait, no. Oh man.
Well, I just thought about it for a second, and yeah, I definitely look. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
That's why I was telling you about how I was sitting there getting unreasonably upset, and then I was just not even outwardly mad. I was just inside internalizing something I need to talk to with therapists, and it was like it to the point I got so upset that it got to the point where I just laughed, and I was like, there is no reason, it doesn't matter that, like this stupid hot dog.
Why are you so mad about a footlong hot dog? Was it just it wasn't about the hot dogs, I don't think. Ultimately, I think it was just the breakage of you guys deciding the rules, because now you can literally say I don't make the rules.
Who?
Huh? You can say I don't make the rules. Ruby does.
Oh, well, Ruby made that one. Yeah,
it's Ruby's world. She just lives in it, and so do you.
I tried explaining it to David, and he's like,
how did David feel about it? How did David feel about it?
I asked him about it, and he said his only thing back. I was like, yeah, so it's only one hot dog. And he was like, wait, why are you keeping track of how many hot dogs you eat. I said, listen, that's not the point.
So you received judgment. I was beginning to wonder if your dad engaged in the same level of hijinks that you do.
He was confused by it. Definitely. He laughed. And then I brought up the notepad. Uh-huh. And I was like, here it is. This is it. It's just like written in Word on my phone or my computer, and it's called Hot Dogs. And it just says Hot Dogs in 2025, Sierra 48, Chris 80. And that's it. I don't even know. I think that it's all in bold. And yeah. Here, I'll send you a screenshot of it.
All I can think.
Yeah, and I opened this up and showed it to him, and he said, "Wait, you keep track?"
You are Bobby Hill, and your dad is Hank Hill. It's just what it is. This is just the life that you're living. He just is like, why is my son the way he is?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he knew it.
He knew the way you were. He's known the way you were for 42 years.
I sent the image there. It's very.
Oh my gosh! Let me open that up.
Very simplistic, and then I could just delete, and then every once in a while, every few months, Sierra will send me a text and just say, "Add 4 to my list," and that's it. That's it. I don't even know the font. The Zoom's 125. I don't know how that got there. That's it. That's the document. Although it is on my home screen, and on my home screen is
it your wallpaper?
No, it's not my wallpaper.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you made that image your wallpaper.
The scoreboard, just a live ticker. It's like, yeah.
I can't. I don't get it.
So funny. And so it's going, so I would say it's going pretty well. Mm-hmm. And that's been the hot dog fiasco. Although there hasn't really been much of an update. We ran out of the hot dog buns. Mm-hmm. And I only have the burger buns, so I got to go to the store, get some hot dog buns to get back in the swing of things, because I got a thing of 24 burgers, but only had 4 hot dog buns somehow.
24 burgers and only had 4 hot dog buns?
Yeah, they were from the last set.
So then you had to buy hamburger buns.
Well, no, we had hamburger buns from...
But you said you bought 24 burgers.
I mean,
did you buy 24 hot dogs?
24
okay.
hot dogs.
That makes more sense. I was so lost. What are you talking about?
And so then, but only had 4 hot dog buns left. Because sometimes I will double up on the dogs and put two hot dogs on one bun.
Well, that's still just one dog then.
That's 2 different hot dogs.
On one bun. You ordered one bun.
I didn't order
2
one
dogs.
bun. I made it myself. What are you talking about? I made 2 hot dogs, and then instead of guzzling one down in the kitchen at 2:00 in the morning like Sierra, I cooked it, put it on there. I put cheese on it too. Mm-hmm. You ever put cheese on your dogs?
I do like cheese on my dogs. But what kind of cheese do you put on it? Do you put shredded cheddar? Like, what are you throwing on it?
I will, like a real monster, put shredded mozzarella and sometimes shredded Colby Jack.
Do those flavors go together on a hot dog?
They sure. I mean, they go well enough that I eat it, and I'm still here. I
mean, if you really want a real monster, I feel like to wrap my dog in a slice of American cheese.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, guys, this has been our first episode of Nothing Rewind. Let us know what you thought in the comments. All future episodes will be taped live for our members over at NintendoRewind.com. Pay attention to your members portal, or you can just join the Discord, and there'll be a link that will be posted for people with the role member, producer, executive producer, over on the Discord as well. But that being said, Chris, you have any extra thoughts you want to add before we sign off?
Bless you. That's I
Bless
haven't said it in a minute. Yeah.
Bless you as well. And yeah, NintendoRewind.com. Sign up over there. You can become a supporter through our memberships, and we would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, wait, I don't have a sign. We have nothing for this podcast. We have no sign off, no anything. I feel like we covered a lot of ground today. I'm happy with it. But we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Remember, being nothing. Bye.
You know what?
What?
Even nothing can be something.
There we go. Even nothing can be something. What a sign off. Goodbye.